Hello students, today we are going to solve multiple choice questions of chapter 1, that is chemical equations and reactions. So our first question is, how do we come to know that a chemical reaction has taken place? We know that during a chemical reaction there may be change in temperature, there may be change in color, there may be evolution of gas. So its correct option is option D, all of the above. Next question, what is the color of the ash formed when a magnesium ribbon is burnt in air? We know that when a magnesium ribbon is burnt in air, the ash is formed. The color of that ash is, so its correct option is option C, white color. Next question, which information is not conveyed by balanced chemical equation? Physical state of reactant and products, symbol and formula of all the substances involved in a particular reaction, number of atoms, molecules of the reactants and products formed. So all this information is conveyed by balanced chemical equation, but the information which is not conveyed by a balanced chemical equation is option D, whether a particular reaction is actually feasible or not. Next question, when you add lead nitrate to potassium iodide, their particles combine to form. Yes, when we add lead nitrate to potassium iodide, then their particles combine to form option A, lead iodide and potassium nitrate. Yes, next question, determine the color of the solid potassium nitrate from the following options. Yes, the color of solid potassium nitrate is, so correct option is option C, white color. Next question, the symbolic representation of a chemical reaction is called. Yes, we know that the symbolic representation of a chemical reaction is called option D, chemical equation. Next question, when zinc granules are added to sulfuric acid, the product formed is, yes, when zinc granules are added to sulfuric acid, the product formed is zinc sulfate and hydrogen gas. Next question, what is formed when magnesium is heated gently? Yes, when we heat magnesium gently, what is formed? So its correct option is option D, magnesium oxide. Next question, what is the name of the substances that are used at the beginning of a chemical reaction? Yes, the name of substances that are used at the beginning of chemical reaction are called option A, reactants. Next question, which sign is used between the reactants written on the left hand side of the chemical equation? Yes, the sign which is used between the reactants written on left hand side of the chemical equation is option A, plus sign. Next question, what does the arrowhead points in a chemical reaction which shows the direction of the reaction? Yes, the arrowhead points in a chemical reaction towards option B, product. Yes, next question, a chemical equation in which number of atoms of each element is equal on both the side of equation, that is number of atoms of an element on reactant side is equal to number of atoms of that element on the product side is called, yes, its correct option is Option third, it is called a balanced chemical equation. Yes, next question. Which of the following options agree with the parameter of a balanced chemical equation in all cases? Yes, among all of these, which option agree with the parameter of a balanced chemical equation? Yes, that option is option C, law of conservation of mass. Next question. How many zinc atoms are present in ZnSO4? Yes, zinc atoms present in ZnSO4 is option D, 1. So, 1 zinc atoms is present in ZnSO4. Next question. Which notion represents the gaseous state of reactant and product in a chemical equation? Yes, for gaseous state we use the notion small g. So correct option is option A. Next question. Balance the given equation XFe plus 4H2O gives Fe3O4 plus YH2 and find the value of X and Y. So in this reaction we have to find the value of X and Y. So after calculations we find that the value of X and Y is, the value of X is 3 and the value of Y is 4. So the correct option is option A, 3 and 4. Next question. Why do the number of atoms for each element in the reactant side has to balance the number of atoms that are present in the product side? Yes, why do the number of atoms for each element in the reactant side has to be balanced the number of atoms that are present in the product side? Because its correct option is option B. According to the law of conservation of mass, no atom can be created or destroyed in a chemical reaction. So, the number of atoms for each element in the reactant side has to balance the number of atoms that are present in the product side. So, next question. Which of the following is not a physical change? So, among all these options, which is not a physical change? We know that boiling of water to give water vapor is a physical change. Melting of ice to give water, it is also a physical change. Dissolution of salt in water, it is also a physical change. But combustion of liquefied petroleum gas, it is not a physical change, it is a chemical change. Therefore, correct option is option D. That among these, which is not a physical change? Option D, combustion of liquefied petroleum gas is not a physical change. Next question. Which of the following statements about the given reaction are correct? 3Fe solid plus 4H2O gaseous gives Fe3O4 solid plus 4H2 gaseous state. Option 1, iron metal is getting oxidized. 2, water is getting reduced. 3rd, water is acting as a reducing agent. 4th, water is acting as oxidizing agent. So its correct option is option C, that option 1, that is iron metal is getting oxidized. Option 2, water is getting reduced, and option 4th, water is acting as oxidizing agent. All these points are correct. So our correct option is option C. Next question. In which of the following chemical equations the abbreviations represent the correct states of the reactants and products involved at reaction temperature. So in these chemical equations, the abbreviation which are present in correct states are, so correct option is option C, because in C H2 is in gaseous form, O2 is also in gaseous form, and we get water which is in liquid form. So correct option is option C. Next question, write the balanced chemical equation for the reaction. Chlorine gas is passed in an aqueous potassium iodide solution to form potassium chloride solution and solid iodine. So balanced chemical equation for this reaction is option C, 2Ki in aqueous form plus chlorine in gaseous form gives 2KCl plus I2. So its correct option is option C. Next question, a substance X, which is an oxide of a group 2 element, is used intensively in the cement industry. This element is present in bones also. On treatment with water, it forms a solution which turns red litmus blue. Identify X. So X is CaO, option A, calcium oxide. Next question, a silver article generally turns black when kept in the open for few days. The article, when rubbed with toothpaste, again starts shining. Name the black surface. So the black surface is, correct option is option A, silver sulfide. Next question, on heating blue colored powder of copper nitrate in a boiling tube, copper oxide black, oxygen gas and a brown X is formed. Identify the type of reaction. So it is a type of decomposition reaction, option A. Next question, what happens when zinc granules are treated with dilute solution of NaCl? Write the chemical equation if reaction occurs. So its correct option is option A, zinc solid plus NaCl in aqueous form, then no reaction takes place. Option A is correct. Next question, in which of the following equations mass is not same on both the sides? Yes, in word equation and in skeletal equation, mass is not same on both the sides. So its correct option is option D, both A and B. So students, these are few multiple choice questions related to chapter 1 which are very important for NAS preparation and also for our board exams which are going to be held in November or December for term 1.